Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're focusing on something that's literally microscopic in size, but, well, absolutely massive in its impact on the human body. We're talking about the chia seed. We're going to completely unpack the science and the nutritional profile of this mighty little superfood.
Okay, let's dive into this. To really understand the true power of the chia seed, we actually need to look back in history for a second. Why did ancient Mayan and Aztec warriors rely so heavily on this tiny seed for stamina and endurance during brutal battles? Well, it wasn't magic, right? It was just highly efficient, deeply concentrated nutrition. The energy and stamina it gave them was so legendary that even today, modern athletes are actively consuming them for that exact same endurance. But to figure out how it fuels warriors and athletes alike, we've got to look closely at its makeup.
So, what exactly is it? A chia seed is just a tiny, densely packed nutritional powerhouse. Despite its microscopic size, it is absolutely loaded with 4 key pillars of health. We're talking omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, fiber, and protein. These 4 elements basically work together to create a kind of metabolic magic inside your body.
To truly grasp all of this, we're going to take a quick anatomical tour. We'll cover the tiny superfood seed itself, brain and heart health, digestion and weight management, skin, hair and bones, and finally, how to actually eat chia seeds.
Okay, Section 1. The tiny superfood seed, unlocking the core nutrients.
I absolutely love this quote from our source material because it perfectly visualizes the mechanism at play here. It says, these seeds act like a natural shield against free radicals. Since chia seeds are so exceptionally high in antioxidants, they literally form a protective barrier for your body. Think of it like a biological armor. This antioxidant shield actively protects your body from aging, it prevents cellular damage, and can even lower the risk of developing chronic diseases down the line. It's basically foundational cellular defense.
Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 2, Brain and Heart Health, our internal engine.
Now, when it comes to your brain, chia seeds are a real game changer. Why? Because they're one of the absolute best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids in existence. And why does that matter for you? Well, omega-3s are critical for maintaining brain health, for sharpening your memory, and crucially for reducing inflammation all throughout your body. It is essentially premium fuel for your cognitive function.
And you know what? That premium fuel extends right down to your heart, too. The cardiovascular support here is incredibly robust. It's a synergistic effect, really. The omega-3s, combined with the rich fiber and protein found in the seeds, work together to actively reduce bad cholesterol and lower blood pressure. It's this amazing multi-pronged approach that supports overall heart health and just keeps your internal engine running smoothly.
Moving on to Section 3, Digestion and Weight Management. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer transformation the seed goes through.
A dry chia seed undergoes this incredible biological transformation the second it enters your stomach. Get this, it can absorb almost 10 times its weight in water. As it expands, it becomes this thick, gel-like substance. And because it takes up so much space, it keeps you full way longer, reduces those midday cravings, and actually helps you manage your weight naturally. No way, right? It's that simple.
And that crazy gel-like expansion, it's entirely driven by soluble fiber. This soluble fiber is an absolute powerhouse for your digestive system. It improves overall gut health, prevents constipation, the whole shebang. But actually, scratch that, the most important part might be how this thick fiber slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. By slowing that absorption, it prevents those sudden, crashing blood sugar spikes. That makes chia seeds a highly recommended, absolutely crucial tool for anyone managing diabetes or dealing with insulin resistance.
All right, Section 4, Skin, Hair, and Bones, looking at the structural benefits.
And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer density of chia seeds. Just think about a single gram. Gram for gram, chia seeds actually contain more calcium than a glass of milk. I mean, that completely upends how we traditionally think about sourcing our vital minerals, doesn't it? Let's break down exactly how this structural support works across your body. For your bones and teeth, that dense calcium is combined with essential magnesium and phosphorus to build absolute strength. For your skin, those omega-3s and antioxidants we talked about earlier, they work together to reduce dryness and slow down signs of aging, specifically helping to fend off wrinkles. And for your hair and nails, we're talking protein, zinc, and omega-3s that actively nourish your hair follicles to reduce hair fall while simultaneously making your nails stronger and shinier. It is literally total head-to-toe structural reinforcement.
Finally, Section 5, How to Eat Chia Seeds, the Practical Application. You know, the true beauty of chia seeds is that you really do not need to overcomplicate things to make them a part of a healthy lifestyle. Our sources outline 3 incredibly simple ways to get them into your daily diet right away. First, you can just sprinkle them directly on your salads for a nice little added crunch. Second, you can toss a scoop into your morning smoothies where they just blend right in. Or third, you can simply soak them in water to activate that gel-like form before drinking them down. They are completely versatile and require almost zero prep time, which is perfect for us.
So, the crucial point is this. You now know the immense power hidden inside this tiny food. From feeding ancient warriors to protecting your heart, stabilizing your blood sugar, and fortifying your bones, the science is incredibly clear here. The only question left is, how are you going to use chia seeds starting today? Think about which benefit you need the most, grab a scoop, and start experimenting. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.